Hello, children. In continuation with the chapter Sustainable Management of Natural Resources, in our previous class, we have discussed about some natural resource, that is forest. Now today we discuss about different movements which have occurred to save the natural resource, that is forest. Let's have a look at it. The movements which helped in conserving the forest, the pioneer movement, is the conservation of the forest done by Bishnoi community. Second is Apico movement. Third, Chipko movement. Fourth, conservation of Sal forest in West Bengal. Let's start with the Bishnoi community work done for the conservation of the forest. These Bishnoi community, let me before I read the key points, these Bishnoi community people, they are known to save the forest aggressively. For them, forest is meant for worship. They worship the forest. They are the major stakeholders for the forest, and they take care of the forest along with the wildlife. They are basically, they till today they are the uh, they just take care of the forest a lot. But this particular incident which we are talking about, it weighs back to around 17th century, where the Maharaja of Jodhpur wanted to cut some parts of a forest in which this khejri trees were growing, and Vishnoi community used to live next to that khejri forest, and they sacrificed their life in saving their forest. How they did it was that once the person for cutting the forest came, all the villagers living near to that forest ran towards the forest and they hugged the forest, and they said that if they want to, like the contractor people, if they want to cut the trees, they have to cut their bodies. This whole episode went on for around 6 days, so on, and ultimately the contractors, they killed the people and they cut the forest. It was said that around 363 Bishnois were killed at that time, saving the khejri forest in that area. This was the first known incident of Chipko Andolan, which we call it as hugging the trees and saving the trees. One of the lady, Amrita Devi Bishnoi, also sacrificed her life along with many villagers there. And today she is known, she is given due respect for her sacrifice, and we have a national award for wildlife conservation on her name. So these Bishnoi communities are pioneers for saving the forest long back, and till today they are working on saving and conservation of the forest. For them, forest is meant for worship. They call it as sacred groves. Sacred groves are the areas where certain amount of land is there, and all the plants growing in that land is worshipped. So none of the other people can go and cut them up. For them, it's a temple. So that is, they call it as sacred groves. So these are one of the methods of conserving of the forest. Let's read the key points. Bishnoi community of Rajasthan has a religious approach towards the forest and wildlife. Amrita Devi Bishnoi sacrificed her life for the protection of the khejri trees near the Jodhpur in Rajasthan. Amrita Devi Bishnoi Award, National Award for Wildlife Conservation Awards, was created by Indian government in her memory. So this is all about the Bishnoi community. Now same kind of Chipko Andolan was again revived back in 1970s in Uttarakhand area. Let me just project this slide. This was called as Chipko Andolan. Now, what has happened in that Uttarakhand area? The government has given rights to the private contractors to to just cut the trees and build various facilities for the tourists. People living there, for them naturally, the forests are their livelihood. They are dependent on the forest. Were not ready to allow that. So, under the leadership of Sundarlal Bahuguna and Chandi Prasad, such kind of again a Chipko Andolan occurred in the Uttarakhand area of India, and ultimately government had to change its decision for cutting down of the forest. They did it. That was really good, because in a long run it was observed that if they had done that falling of the trees, the ecological balance of that area, the ecosystem of that area might have collapsed or might have got affected. So this Chipko Andolan is again a kind of a revival of the Andolan which was done by the Bishnoi community. One more such kind of Andolan was also done, which is called as Epico movement. Now this Epico movement happened in Karnataka. It is a district called as Salkani, the forest called as Salkani Forest in Sirsi district. The same thing happened, that government wanted to cut the forest there, but people wanted to talk to the government that there should be some rules and regulations followed while cutting of the trees. And there was a big negotiation happened with the people, and ultimately for this whole process there were around 363 people who were killed by the woodcutters during this whole dialogues when it was going on. But ultimately government came down and they decided to set in some rules while cutting down of the trees. Again, you can say again another type of Chipko Andolan, which was initiated by the Bishnoi community, was also followed by the people in Karnataka, and that movement is named as Apiko movement. All these things are saving of the forest. Now let us talk about a kind of a movement which says that whenever you have to save a forest, whenever you have to develop a forest, local people of that forest cannot be ignored. And this came into picture when there was a movement launched to save the Sal forests of West Bengal. Now, this Sal forest of West Bengal was terribly affected by the poachers and the hunters, and this forest was like it was going to die. And this particular forest is under the governance of the Indian government. One person called A.K. Banerjee took over the charge of the Sal forest in West Bengal. And what he did was he did a meeting with the locals, and he said, and he decided, he agreed upon with them that the locals are going to help the government to save the forest, and in turn government will allow the locals to use the resources of the forest in a nominal way, or the locals can pay a little amount for it and they can utilize the resources. Now, locals are the people who know inside out of the forest. So, this A.K. Banerjee utilized that knowledge of the locals to save the forest, and ultimately what happened, within a span of 12 years, the value of the Sal forest increased tremendously. Locals not only assisted the government in saving the forest, they also assisted the government in catching the poachers and the hunters. So in due course of time, the Sal forest was conserved with the help of locals. This plan which A.K. Banerjee followed, that including the locals in saving a natural resource, was very successful, and this particular event or this particular work was considered as a milestone in conserving of the forest. Nowadays, even such kind of process is also followed by the government in saving many of the forests in India. Basically, before the Britishers came over in India, the locals were the people who were looking after the forest, and they were actually conserving the forest. They were not destroying them. But once the Britishers came, the whole scenario got changed, and the forest area became the property of the government, British government at that time. And when Indian government took over from the British government, that same kind of strategy was followed by the Indian government. But gradually they came to know, or they understood that, like, stopping the local people from entering the forest, or banning them from using any natural resource cannot help in saving the forest. So in that case, locals who are the major stakeholders for the forest as a resource have to be considered, and they have to be given due importance, because with their help only the forest can be conserved. I'll just quick recap. There were four movements, major four movements which have occurred. One was by the Bishnoi community. Second, another one was Apiko movement, happened in Karnataka. Third, Chipko movement, which happened in Uttarakhand under the leadership of Sundarlal Bahuguna and Chandi Prasad. And Sal forest saving done under the work of A.K. Banerjee. Bishnoi community, which protects the khejri trees in around 1730. Chipko Andolan, which got initiated in around 1970s time. Apiko movement, which happened in Karnataka. And Sal forest conservation, which was there with the help of A.K. Banerjee, who took the help of locals for saving them. Thank you.